Good morning. So we're going to start off with a slow ascent. We're going to actually try and work our way over to the river. You can see the other balloons around us. Everyone's kind of doing the same thing here. When we take our passengers up to visit this beautiful city, we always like to take them over to the river for a nice little trip to go see the mighty Rio Grande. So we're going to ascend up over the river after our beautiful touchdown on there. So Albuquerque is a great place to fly balloons. In a morning like today, we're going to have different wind directions at different altitudes. So we're going to ascend right now. You can see the instruments over here. We are currently climbing about 200 feet a minute. We're currently moving in a southeastern direction, and we're going to try and come up to a different altitude and catch a wind that's going to take us back the other direction up to the north. You're going to feel different wind at different altitudes. Anytime it gets windy inside the basket, that means we're going through a different layer of wind. So you can really feel that breeze kicking in right there. This balloon has a lot of momentum. So as we go through those, it's not necessarily wind as much as it is some resistance as that balloon changes direction and goes in an opposite direction. What happens at about 11,000?
It gets really cold.
You can go to space if you want.
Your ears pop.
We lose oxygen. Right? So we start to lose oxygen around 12,000 feet.
Right now we're at 6,225.
All right, so we've leveled off just around 7,000 feet, and that 7,000 feet is above sea level. You got to remember Albuquerque here sits at about 5,000 feet above sea level. So when we translate that into our AGL, or above ground level, that puts us at about 2,000 feet above the ground right now. While we're up in the balloon, we also get beautiful views. This is the one thing that we love when we bring people up here to fly and experience this, is the looking out over the horizon, seeing all the different sights. Those volcanoes is what helped form the Rio Grande Valley back in prehistoric times. You can also see a lot of the lava rock in the sides of the hills there.
The views and the feeling that you're like floating above the city.
We've leveled off about 6,600 feet. We're going to start our descent here in a minute and go find a place to land. We do have to anticipate the different winds down near the surface. So we're going to start heading down slowly, and we'll find a different wind and find us a nice open field that we can put the balloon down in.
As the balloon takes off, the chase crew does too.
What it's doing is it's just using their GPS location from their phone, and it tracks them. It shows their speed, it'll show their direction.
The chase crew follows the balloon around to make sure that they will be there for the landing.
Okay, so we've actually come down here in one of our city golf courses, Ladera Golf Course, for those of you familiar. Great place to land, nice open field, beautiful landing today. We're going to take the balloon down now. You can see we have our crew out here. What they have on a tether, they're actually going to pull the balloon over as we actually let all the air out. All right, so Jack here is going to help us. So he's going to start pulling. You guys ready? All right, start pulling, Jack. So if you look up top, here comes that top's going to come out. It's going to let out a lot of the air. You can see it starting to open up and all the hot air is escaping through the top of the envelope. For coming along with our flight today. It's all good things that come to an end. So here we are, the balloon is now over on its side. We have the crew out here with our basket. You can see it on the wheels. The balloon is about 450, 475 pounds once it's in the bag. So it's very heavy. We're going to use this cart right here. We're going to pack it up, roll it up together, put it all back in one little bag. So again, thank you for joining us today. It was a pleasure having you. I hope you had a great time along with the flight.